Good evening. Welcome to Music Scrap, the musical scrapper. This evening I'm going to make some foam stamps and some texture goodness to use on my jelly plate. Got this idea at Barb Owens, creating faces this morning. She did an impromptu, and I was going to work on my mini album, baby album, but I thought this might be a little more exciting than watching me glue more paper into a mini album. So this is what I decided to do. And put my magnifying glass away. Alrighty. So I'm going to do a few different things. Okay. So I have my big shot here. I have lots of fun foam ready to go. 50 whole sheets, brand new package. I don't have any of the sticky back fun foam, so when I glue pieces together, I am going to use Aleene's Foamtastic Foam Adhesive. Okay. It adheres stuff to foam and foam to foam, so any kind of white glue would work. I just happen to have that, so I figured I would use it. All right. So we are embossing using embossing folders. So I am going to open up. I want a really good embossing, so I'm going to try. We'll see. It depends on how the foam is. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've done this with foam, so I don't know for sure whether it's going to take both or just one of the tabs. So, or no tab or one tab. Okay, so let me check. Hold on. Where's the first one I want to do is right here. So I'm going to start by embossing. Hold on. It's underneath my dies, and I don't want the dies to fall, which they just did. Hold on. Okay. Found it. Okay. So this is a Spellbinders embossing folder. So it's 5x7, I think. And it is a basket one. See the texture? Isn't that cool? Look at that. Now, I've got it on autofocus. This fun foam was actually from Walmart, I think, Kathy, but it's exactly the same as the fun foam from Dollarama. Yeah, so at Dollarama, I think you get 20 sheets for $1 or something like that. So, hold on a second. Let me turn off autofocus and we'll see, because I know it can be a pain. All right. And we'll see if it'll still focus. Let's see if it'll still focus enough for you to see. Yeah, it's still going to focus enough. Okay. So I'm going to take my piece of fun foam and I'm going to lay it on and I'm going to trim it afterwards, especially for this one because it's large and I'm not sure. Now, I have a feeling, I know for this folder I'm going to have to, hold on. I know I'm going to have to open this tab because this embossing folder is very thick. All right, let's run it through. Oops, hold on. I have to put it through the other way. Just a second. I actually may need to do it without one of my plates, actually. Yeah, hold on. I'm going to do it without the bottom plate because the fun foam is so thick, it's not going to go through it all. Okay, hold on. Oh, now I don't know if it's going to emboss. Hold on. Just a second. I think I need to replace. Hold on. It's because it's fun foam. I just have to find the right, I closed both my tabs here. Let's see if that's going to work. Ah, there we go. There we go. That feels like it's going to work. Ugh, it's hard. It's tough. There we go. Woo. It means it's going to give me a good impression. Now, these don't have to be glued to anything when you're just making texture foams. Okay, so there we go. Now you can even do this and it'll work on your jelly plate even with nice, good quality, like 110-pound cardstock, or it'll still work. And then once you get a few pieces of, a few layers of acrylic paint on it, it will keep its shape and texture nicely. So there we go. There's one made, ta-da, just like that. Yeah, it's just fun foam. Cheap old fun foam. Okay, so there's one. I have an empty basket here, all ready for everything that I make. All ready. Okay, so that's one. Let's see what other cool ones I have here. Let's see. I'll start at the back where I have my larger ones. Okay, here's the large dots, not the Swiss dots. This is a Cuttlebug folder, and it's the large dots. Let me put a piece of fun foam behind it. Okay, so there's large dots. So I'm going to put this in. Will it fit that way? No. With the smaller folders, I will probably turn and do 2 on a piece. But I'll keep the little extra pieces and use them for stamps or the bits and pieces that I'm going to cut later. Okay, so this one can go with 1, 2, and both my plates. Okay, put your open end in first. Apparently it saves the folded set area from the pressure and extra pressure. And I have to hold my tabs up because my desk, where my desk is. Oh, hold on. I think I'm going to have to, yeah. See, it just depends on, it's been so long since I've done embossing. I think I have to, yeah, I think it'll give me a better impression if I leave the 1 tab on. So it depends on your Cuttlebug or your Big Shot. And for these, we want a really good impression because we're going to use them on the jelly plate for textures. So you really want a good That's better. That's better. And I'm just going to come back through because it's easier with the setup that I have. You don't have to. Okay, because I've got a wall in the way behind me there. Alright, so let me trim it off and then I'll show you. Now, this is not my idea. I've seen it before on YouTube several times. So, I am not claiming this as my idea whatsoever. Okay, so there we've got a nice one with cool dots. And you don't only have to use these on your jelly plate. You can spread over, like paint. Now, obviously, it's not going to work as good as a stamp because even spreading with a credit card, you're still going to get, paint in between, but more paint will hit in between than on top if you spread it with a credit card. So then you'll still get some cool textures if you want to use it like a stamp. So, thanks, Kathy. All right, let's see what else I have here in my bin for embossing folders. Oh, hold on. I should have went through and picked out my favorites instead of just doing it now. Let me see. Ooh, this one will be pretty. I'm going to do that one on a strip that I've left over. I'm going to do this letter one. Ooh, a domino one. Yes, I'm going to do all of them. Ah! All right, here we go. All right, let's do some dominoes here. The Cuttlebug foam sandwich, it should be whatever you use for thick cardstock should work for the fun foam because it's not very thick. This is just the thin, regular fun foam. So whatever you would use in your Cuttlebug with an embossing folder and foam and a heavy cardstock should still work with the foam because the foam squishes very easily. So in a Cuttlebug, I think it's your A plate. I would say A plate, a B plate, and a C plate, right? I believe. For embossing. I could be wrong because I don't have a Cuttlebug. But I believe it's an A, a B, and a C. Oh, well, Gina would help if you put your plates on. Your plate on the top. I'm like, how come I'm not getting any pressure? Okay. Well, if you don't have your C plate yet, put on a couple of pieces of medium weight chipboard. So, like, if you don't have a C plate yet, use your B plate and then try it with one piece of medium weight chipboard, then try it with two and see how many you need. You can just replace chipboard until you get your C plate. It should work. So there's some dominoes. Okay, so that'll be cool. So how quick was that? And I've already got 3 cool textures. I mean, of course, you can get in the children's section at Michael's, they have some fun foam that's already textured. If you use a coupon or get it when they have some stuff on sale, it's really great. All right, now this one is letters. Okay. Oops. This way. Static cling. It's clinging to everything. Now, with letters and numbers, for your jelly plate, you want them to be the right way around, okay? You want them to be so you can read it like this, so that when you do it on your jelly plate, it's backwards, and then when you print it back on your paper, it's front right ways again, So you want them to be the correct way, which is why embossing folders with letters, I would use it this way so that my letters would be the right way. Oh no, you broke your C plate. Oops. Yeah, dominoes are cool, aren't they? Okay. And put that one back away. Now this one is going to be really neat. This one is, they don't have their names on them, and I wasn't smart enough to write the name on it beforehand. So this one is like a panel, old Victorian wallpaper panel or something like that. So this is going to be cool. Very cool. All right. I'm keeping all the bits and pieces that I cut off because I will use those when I'm making my kind of like stamp shapes. Now when I make my stamps, I'm going to make them double thickness because it works better as a stamp, in my opinion. Okay, trimming it down here. This one's very pretty. Very pretty, and this one you could use either side, really. Okay, let me just do, I have, this is one I'm pretty sure I would use. This has just a piano keyboard down the side. It's for like making cards or whatever. So let me see if this is, it's not quite long enough, but it will do. Let me see here. Not the full length, but it will do. Oh, no. Okie dokie. Thank you, Colleen. Oops, sorry, I forgot to put my tabs up and they ran into the wall. There we go. Oh, I should have left. Oh well, it's all right. I was gonna say I should have left that on because you know what I think I'm gonna do? I am going to glue two pieces together in order to do this piano keyboard. Might give me better detail. Oh, well. Clogged. Ew! Boy, this glue is thick and tacky. Wow. It's all right. It'll get spread out when it goes through the big shot. going to double this up just to see if it works any better in the folder. And I'm not going to put it right up near the top. I'm going to stick it out a little bit of the folder. So I'm going to stick it out of the folder a little bit. There you can see the piano keyboard. Okay. Tabs are a lot of trouble, but I like them attached better than with the Cuttlebug having the separate pieces. But, well, I don't know. I've only tried one Cuttlebug ever, and it was much more difficult to turn the handle than my Big Shot. So I don't know if it was just how it was set or what. Oh, I better wipe that off right away. Got some glue on it. Now that kind of wrinkled up, but it should flatten. I'm not sure how that'll work. I don't know if it'll show up when I use it as a piano keyboard or if it'll just look like lines, but either way it'll be interesting. So this one works better on cardstock, just so you know. There we go. All right, throw that in the bucket. We'll try some of these out later. And get a baby wipe. Squished out the glue. £3,000 of pressure per square inch in these things, so don't let anybody put anything valuable in it. There we go. Oh, is that right, Lisa? Or Sam, I mean. I don't know why I said Lisa. Huh. That's strange. Okay. All right, let's do just a couple of my favorite smaller ones. Let's see here. Let's see. Gotta find my wood grain one. Hold on. Oh, there's a crackle one. I'll like that. I'll want that one. And there's my brick one. There's my wood grain. Okay, so let's try these ones, and then I'll try some stamps, and then we'll see. Okay, now these ones I should be able to cut the foam in half and get 2 out of each piece of foam. Yep, okay, good. So I'm going to fold it in half. I could just trim it with my trimmer. That would be a lot easier. How long are these? Uh-oh, that's my good blade. That's okay. I'll just use my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5, 4 1/4. It scores it. Oh, hello. It didn't score it even enough. Wow, that's very strange. This must be very dull. Okay, I guess it is going to be better just to cut it. I'll keep one as a measure. Okay, so wood grain first. Sizzix wood grain folder. All right. Sorry, forgot I left my plate on there. hello to anyone who's come in since I first started. I'll stop in a second and go through my list. See if there's anyone I miss saying hello to. And for those watching on YouTube, I do not do any editing of my Ustream shows, so you can always fast forward. Okay, that's going to be cool. Okay, guys, I'm going to turn my light off. Tell me if it's better without my light. All right, can you see better without my light or with? Which is better? Oh, thick lace. I probably do. I will look. I will look, Eileen. Hi, Erica. Nice to see you. So I'm still waiting to see if you guys can see better with or without my light. Without the light for you, Eileen? Okay. For me on screen, on my monitor, it's better without the light. So that's okay. Okay, now let's see what else I've got brewing here. I've got the brick stencil. So let me cut another one. I'm going to do the brick and orange just because it just might make it easier for me to quickly find it. The orange one seems thicker. I guess it's just my imagination. I'm just, since I've got one measured, I'm just going to, just so I get close. Doesn't have to be perfect, but just so I get an idea of where the halfway mark is. Of course, I cut off more of the blue because I'm so good with my scissors. And let's put this back away. Oh, of course someone calls. Well, they'll have to leave a message because my phone on my desk is dead. Okay. And if they don't leave a message, it's not important. That's my philosophy. There we go. Who the heck is that? Oh, it's my cousin. She's going to call my cell. So I'll be ready for my cell. Oh, I don't even know if my cell's charged. Maybe I should plug it in. Must be important. She's trying to call. Hold on. Oh, yeah, it's charged. Okay. So I will be answering my phone in a second, guys. I'll just keep working away, though, while I'm talking. I don't know how I got tin foil or silver paint on the outside of that. Not sure. This is I think it's the Tim Holtz brick stencil. Hey, Kathleen. Okay. All right, a couple more of these, and then I'm going to go hunt for some lace. And my stupid answering machine is beeping, and it's going to drive me crazy. I'm going to have to get up at some point and turn it off, because it beeps when there's a message. And it's going to drive me crazy. Okay. Some people put theirs in a little angled. I don't find it makes any difference in my big shot. Mine seems to be pretty evenly weighted. Alright, so this is the Tim Holtz kind of distressed square kind of thing. So you can see there's a section there that doesn't have any embossing, but that's the way it is on the folder. On a whoopee cushion? No, that's my phone. My cousin must have got distracted. She's not calling my cell yet. Guess she doesn't remember that Mondays I stream. Oh well. See, if I was really prepped for my stream, I'd have had these all cut and all that. But you know, I do this for fun. I'm not doing it to make money or anything like that. So you guys will have to watch me cut foam and watch paint dry and stuff like that. Watch me search for things every now and then. This is just fun. It is not my job. So oh, really, Kathleen? Good luck. Ugh. It's not. It's -7, -12 with wind chill here again today. And we're getting between 14 and 20, or 16 and 20 inches of snow again on Wednesday and Thursday. So, yay. There's that cracked wall kind of thing. That one's going to be fun. Okay. So, give me a second. I will be right back. I am going to go turn off the stupid phone. Be right back. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, I know. I was on mute while I went to turn off the bleeping phone. And literally it was beeping. Not bleeping, as in swearing. Uh, and then I called my cousin back because she called my cell, but it didn't ring for some strange reason. It hasn't been ringing. I don't know why. Okay, sorry, my mat here is moving on me. Okay, so here we go. I'm still recording. Everything's looking good. Oh, dang it! I was gonna get some lace while I was up and on my feet. Oh, sheesh. Hold on. Let me be right back again. Be sure to tell everyone I'm on mute on purpose. Okay, I'm back. I am back again. And found some lace. So let's see. This is Eileen's idea. So this is some of my thicker lace that I could find in my drawer there. All right. So this might be thick enough. Let's see. We shall see. I think I will need all my tabs closed for this one because it's not as thick as the foam. And I will want a good impression. Okay, so there's that. Let's cut a few strips of this lace. Let's make it the whole size. Whoops. Make it a little longer. And I might be able to get 3 lengths, maybe able to get 4 lengths on here. Let's see. So Kathleen or Eileen, should I just lay it on, or do you kind of tape it down, or what? Will it move? Yeah, I might need a shim. So let's see here. Let's put that down. Okay. And let's put this down. And then let's just put down a piece of chipboard. Or maybe, oh, wait, now, hold on. Here we go. Piece of chipboard. Let's see what happens here. Well, I don't think I need chipboard. Nope, that's not going through. Woo! Put a great big huge dent in the chipboard. Let's try it without a shim and see what happens here. So I closed the tab, so let's see. Well, Safari should have ad block, Erica. Or use Chrome on your. I use Chrome on my Mac and use ad block. Oh, there's definitely an imprint, Eileen. Interesting. That one's not quite thick enough to get a full. So I might actually use this one and cut some stamps out with it because there's still a little texture. So let me just lay that here so I can use that. I think what I'm gonna do is wonder if I need 2 layers of foam or do I need 2 layers? Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to try 2 layers of lace and see what happens. Hold on, if I can get my lace lined up properly. I don't know if that'll work. Okay, let me try a different lace because I just don't think that lace is thick enough. I do have some thick lace. I do have tons of this Dusty Rose lace though. This is stuff I took from Mom that she was going to throw out. Rose had asked for some people had asked for that, and I, of course, being president of Club BAM, have not gotten it in the mail yet. All right, I have this really nice, this lace should work great. I'm going to put an extra piece of foam, I think. Okay, there and there. Or do I want to do it this way? Interesting. I think I'm going to do it this way. See what I get. This stuff is thicker, so it should give me, ooh, like that. Oh, gee, that's going to be nice. Put it zigzagged in between. Okay. Let's put the plate on. Hold on. And I'm going to put a piece of just cardstock shim in it. Okay. How come it's not going on? Let me find a piece of cardstock. There we go. There we go. That'll give me just a little bit more. There we go. Bye, Erica. Yes, I called while I was on mute last time. I gave my cousin a quick call because she did call my cell, but it didn't ring out loud. And I didn't have it on mute, so I don't know what's going on with my cell phone. It's done that a few times on me. She wanted to know if I wanted to go out somewhere, so I told her I would call her again about 7:30, or so when I was done streaming. Ooh! Static electricity. Oh, that would turn out cool. That turned out cool. Thank you, Eileen. That's neat. Cool. All right, that's that lace. I've got a couple more. Let's see if I got any more that's thick enough. So it has to be like that kind of crocheted or tatted lace or whatever you want to call it. Here's another one. Okay, so let's try. You know what? Actually, I wonder. That doesn't matter because I can just always turn it. I don't want to cut it into too short of pieces. I was going to put it across ways, but I don't want to cut it into too short of pieces until I know what I want to use it for. I might use... Oh, the piece of lace again? Which one? This is the first one. It's like tatting. So it's like really, really thin crochet. Like, I assume it's tatting. I don't know. It's from my mom. And so then this is the next one. This is the one I'm going to do now. I have some very nice lace, and I haven't used it yet because I don't really know how to use lace. Like this is, as far as I'm concerned, this is too big to use on a card, unless I was going to cover the entire like wedding card or something, or a christening card. It would be nice, but I don't know how to use this wide stuff. I don't sew. It's certainly not going to get used sewing. So I have to find ways to use it in my scrapbooks and stuff, I guess. Make it. Alright, where am I at? Oh, what did I do with my other plate? Oh, there it is. Another plate. And a piece of chip. Piece of just kind of really light bristleboard from something or the other. Hold on. Something's not straight here. There. Hello? What is going on? Doesn't want to go through. There. Oh. Okay. Guess I don't need the padding on this one. This one's a little thicker. There we go. I had to give it a little boost with my upper chest. Yep, Dixie, it's from my mom. Oh, Carol, cool. Oh, no, Sam, you need to get ad block. Of course, she can't hear me when I'm saying that because she's got an ad. Ooh, that one's pretty. Look at that one. Very cool. Thank you, Eileen, for this idea. Now, these pieces that I've cut, I will keep. Might put them in with my embossing folders so that I remember to use them on cardstock too. Oh, okay, I know. I don't know. It's just heavy lace then. I don't know what I've only ever seen tatting a couple times when Jo was doing it. When Mom was going through her stuff in the summer, she in the bottom drawer of her sewing machine, she had her tatting shuttle. And I was like, I didn't know you tatted. She goes, oh, it's been a long time. I'm like, I never even heard of it, Mom. She's like, oh, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. Because I hadn't heard of it until Jo was doing it. Anyway, there you go. Yeah, very, very miss Jo a lot. Okay, so let's do some... Okay, don't need this for the moment. Just need my plates now. Tried to keep this one without cutting, but I guess I should have marked it because a lady at one of our crops, she wasn't one of our regulars. She was there with a friend, and I had my Big Shot. And I don't mind sharing my Big Shot, but She just walked up to the table and started using it, like without asking or anything. And I was like, oh, can I help you? And she had used my, so to get for not marking it. But anyway, whatever. So this is the Tim Holtz clock, and I'm going to cut 2 of them. And stupid me. Darn it. So I've got a circle, a wonky circle, and I'll use that on a sheet. Okay, hello. Darn it. Okay, I'm doing this the hard way. I should have glued the 2 pieces together first and then cut it. Anyway, whatever. Because it will go through the 2 pieces of fun foam. But I always do 2 first when I'm doing a stamp. Joe is. I wish Joe was back. She didn't answer my tweets. I'm going to send her another tweet. I'm going to keep tweeting her until she gets sick of me and answers me. I hope everything's okay. That's all. I'm worried about her. And I don't have her address. Oh, maybe I do have her. Do I have her new address? I'm going to have to look in my book. I don't have her new email, but I might have her new address. Okay. So there's one. I'm going to cut it again. And I'm going to cut it from a different color to make it easier for me to glue together. If the 2 pieces are a different color, it's just easier. Let's throw that in the garbage. Move the garbage can a little closer. Okay. Oh, I've got to start going back to Hangouts. I've been lazy about hanging out. Uh-oh, I think that moved on me. Darn it. That's what I get for not paying attention. Oh, I'm okay, I think. All right, so I have 2 wonky circles that I will put on top of each other for a stamp. Oops. It did move a little bit, but not enough to be a big deal. Okay. So now I'm going to use this as a table. Okay. There. Okay. So now they will go together like this. So I'll get my glue. And I think I'm going to use my other glue because this is too dang hard to squeeze out. I'm going to use my Tombow monomalty glue. Alright, sorry, let me put a little piece of, I don't want to get glue on my plate there, so I'm just going to put a piece of foam down in between. This Tombow monomalty has a nice pointy end and a larger end for spreading glue. And I have never had it clog. Sometimes the glue, you know, dries up on the outside and you just pull it off, but I've never had it clog. So, yeah, that I like. No clogging is good. So I want to get enough glue oops, sorry. Put it right on the foam. Don't have very good hand-eye coordination. Of course, a good excuse. But still, just putting little dots all the way around. I can glue these two pieces together, and this would have been a lot easier if, see, do as I say, not as I do. Glue them together first. Then cut them out. Okay, so where's my 3? 3 is right there. Goes this way. There's my 4, my 3, my 5. There we go. Oh, I missed one of the pop-out thingies here. The blue one. There we go. It just makes it a little thicker. Oh, has everybody gone silent on me? Everybody's busy. Maybe they're eating or they're crafting because chat has gone silent. As long as I'm still recording, and I am, according to mine. Okay, so now I'm going to take this and I'm going to trim a piece of chipboard. I put that chipboard that I was going to use. Let me see how big the chipboard has to be. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6 by, I guess, 6. No, not 6. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5. So 5 by 5 for a piece of chipboard will work. Yeah, I should have moved my big shot out of the way, but too lazy. And this is my chipboard blade. It's got a piece of black tape on it so that I know. You can use cereal box or anything. I like it to be a little bit firmer. So you could double up on cereal boxes or cracker boxes. I don't eat much that I buy in boxes like that, so I don't usually have much of it around. I'm going to have to get my cousin to start saving me them, though. But I don't mind using my medium weight chipboard for this. It's homemade stamp. It's whatever. I'll get quite a few stamps out of my pieces of chipboard. Alright, so now you can use your Xyron for this to make it quick, but alright, so now I need my numbers so that they're the right way. So, where's my 12? Okay, so your numbers, to use this stamp, now here's the thing. To use this stamp on a jelly plate, I want to put my clock on the correct way. So that when you stamp it into your paint on your jelly plate, it's backwards. And then when you print it back onto your paper, it flips again to be correct ways. So if I was using this as a regular stamp with ink, I would want to flip it and put it backwards. But because I'm going to use it specifically with my jelly plate, I want it to go this way. So once again, hold on, did I misplace there with my... Oh, no, it doesn't seem that there is a cutout there, but there has to be. It just didn't cut out. Huh. 6. Between the 8. I don't know. Weird. Very strange. Okay. So I'm just once again putting dots of blue. It doesn't take much. This Monomalte is excellent glue. Made by Tombow. I think I've got some things stuck in my die and it's not cutting out right because the 7 and 8 didn't cut out right. But it doesn't matter. It's more for the shape, design. I'll still use it. Little dots. Now the thing about this glue is it is a multi-glue. So if you put it on and let it dry, then it becomes a, what do you call it? Movable glue. Ooh! Aha, Eileen. Ooh, Kathy's going shopping tomorrow. Very fun. Oh, Sam. I know, Sam, aren't they cool? That's what I use on my jelly plate all the time. Have they not found any sign of that plane yet? Of that airplane? How could it? There's no way they would have to find something somewhere on the ocean. It wouldn't all sink. There would be debris. Wow. All right, so there's your stamp. Now I will probably, when I'm using it for the first time on my jelly plate, I will probably stamp it on a stamp and put it on the back just so I would have an idea of where the actual thing is. Now, if you want, you can put a little, like a bottle cap. That would work. That would work very cool. Put a bottle cap or even a thumb, snip the sticky part off stick the point. Sorry, snip. I think this is what I might do. Get the push tacks, the thumb tacks, but not the flat ones, the ones that have the little spool on them. Then you just use your wire cutters and take the pointy thing off. And then use it as a pull for your stamp. So that's probably what I'll do. I have to go hunting. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I didn't know you had a jelly plate, Sam. And it's not like it's a little plane that they could have just landed somewhere. Holy cow. Oh, so there's one. Okay. So that's a stamp. Oh, I also pulled out my gears and my leaves. And I pulled out my squares as well for something. Okay. So, I pulled out my gears. And I am going to remember this time, put that aside for my random ones that I'm going to make. I'm going to glue two together before I start. So much easier to do it this way. Swish them around to spread the paint a little bit, and then let it grab. Oh, good idea, Carol. Yep, good idea. Perfect. I like that idea, Carol. You are brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant. Okay. Oh, so I'm going to have to wait because that glue is going to take a second to dry. Doesn't take really long to dry, but it might take a little longer on the foam. So I'm cutting this and and I may try to cut it twice. I'll be able to cut some of them out twice anyway. Okay, so Carol's good idea, other than the thumbtack, was to use a piece of chipboard that I can just, will still let them store flat. So just put the chipboard on a hinge, just with I'll just use masking tape, so that it, like, maybe a 1x1 square, so that it will still lie flat and store flat. So that's a perfect idea. Thank you, Carol, for that. All right. Hold on. I'm going to try and get it as close to the edge as I can. I don't want to waste any bit of this at all. Okay, I'm going to trim this off. Where are my scissors? Right here beside me. I'm going to trim this off so I can see if I can get a couple more of these cut out. Okay, so let's see where they are. I think I want the smallish ones. Or maybe a big one and a big one and a small one, maybe. No, maybe this way. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at that. Glue smeared right out. Oh, that's okay. It can be. The glue can be removed. Easy enough. Ooh, yes, they would. Milk jug tabs. So I don't buy milk jug tabs, but tabs from cans of pop would work. That would work. You could. I'm probably going to keep this, even though it came apart. It's only half of one, but I will use it on the as like going off the edge of the stamp. So I'll use that, even though it's only half of a. Okay, I'm going to have to wipe off these plates before the glue dries on it. This is one way that the using your Xyron would work better, but Xyron stuff in Canada is just so expensive. The adhesive for your Xyron, so I only use it if I'm doing letters or stuff like that. That's really like small things, or if I'm in a hurry or intricate things. Well, see, I was thinking of stamping. Oh, I was in the middle of what I was going to do. First time I use this, I will stamp it on a piece of cardstock, cut it out, and then glue it on the back here so I know which one it is. Just like with all my dies, I cut the label off and glued it on the die. Because with me, something big and the picture is very quick and the best way for me to see things. So, sorry, just a second. Okay, I don't think I wiped this one off yet, and that other baby wipe was dry. Just want to make sure. Of course, if it does dry on, glue does dry on it, I can always get it off with the polish remover. Okay, all right. Okay, so this time I'm actually going to move my big shot, so it will be easier for me to make my stamp. Then you put this on the floor. Oh, there goes my cutting plate. Okay, so I won't trim this until I see how big I end up making the stamp. But this one I will start going off the edge kind of thing. And some of the places that I didn't get the, keep all these little pieces, put them back together. Might need to add some more glue. This might be places where I didn't get glue or whatever. I'm actually thinking that foam glue is going to work better. May have to stick some foam glue in there. So next time I'm going to use the foam glue to see if it works any better. Okay. Hey Karen, nice to see you. Hey Susan, nice to see you. I'm making foam stamps today. Let me get my foam glue here. A couple places that aren't attached because I didn't carefully spread the glue. I used 2 layers of fun foam for the stamps. Come on, really? Okay, this is why I hate aliens. 2 seconds in the thing and it's all clogged up. This never clogs, ever. I just didn't get enough on it. And didn't let it dry. I will be careful and let it dry. Okay, so there. When do you go back to work, Sam? I hope you have a couple of days to get back on schedule. Oh, I don't know why I closed that because I might need it for this one. There are a couple of edges that are going to need a little extra glue put in. Oh, a whole section here that ended up without any glue on it at all. Okay, next time I spread my glue a little better. Okay. There we go. Let me sit a die on those while I'm getting my other ones punched out here. I'll keep all these little pieces because I might actually make them all together and put them in, use them as one of those stamps. Okay. Okay. It's going to go under there. Just a little weight on it. Oh, excuse me. Just a minute. Oh, cool. Very cool, Karen. Yeah, I came across mine when I was cleaning, organizing on the weekend too. I still have quite a few boxes of stuff to go through though and put on shelves and whatever, but I get there. That would kind of be like a negative stamp. Might even use that. I didn't leave it long enough to dry. I should have. Just add a touch of glue in the middle here. This would work much better if I had sticky back foam, by the way. But I just didn't have any. It's quite a bit more expensive too, but it does work better because then you can stick together the two sides of your sticky back foam. Yeah, you could use it as a stencil. Sure. Oh, I should have one more. Oh, yeah, there is one more small one here. Okay. Yeah, me and patience. Just not a good combination, so I will put something on top of it once I get it made. Okay. So let's see here. Like that. Like that. Like this. Maybe have this one go off the edge. Okay, so let's cut this, let's see. Let's cut it right like this. So I'm going to put one up there. And the rest down here. And then, do this here. That there. And this here. Maybe, hold on, put that there. Put this one up here. Wait, okay, hold on. Not sure which way to make this work best. Why don't I put that in the middle there? That there. This here. Large one in the center. That one up there. This one down here. And that one there. What do you think? Now I need something there. use that half and half. Okay, so let's get some glue on here. Whoop, slid on me. Oh, these ones. Now I got glue kind of squirted out there, which is fine. I will put some baby powder over it when it dries so it doesn't stay sticky on me. Okay, this one's got to go on next so it gets in the right spot. So I think what I might do is just make these tonight. Maybe I'll do a stream tomorrow sometime and demonstrate them with my jelly plate. How does that sound? So I can go run an errand with my cousin since she offered. It's just a medium weight chipboard, but you can use, cereal box or whatever. It's just something to have a, stamp to use as a backing for a stamp. You can use, you can buy the thicker, some people use the 1/4-inch foam as the backing for their stamp, but I don't have any, and I have tons of this medium weight chipboard in the house, so I just figured I'd use this since I had it. Okay. I want to get it right to the edge of this, so I'm going to turn it around here. Yes, I will tweet the time, Kathy. Does anyone else stream on Tuesdays? It won't be morning, because I'll be lucky if I'm up by morning, by noon. Prima does on Tuesdays, I think, don't they? Is that afternoon or evening on Tuesdays? Because I don't want to step in anyone's time. I don't go to Prima because I'm not really I love their papers. Love their paper. Love Prima paper. But I'm just not a flower and embellishment kind of girl, so. Okay, so Prima's the only one, so I'll just go whenever I want to, and if it's during Prima, they can go to Prima or they can come to me, it doesn't matter. I don't care. But it'll probably be afternoon. It'll probably be earlier than my normal stream, but I will tweet. Oh, Dixie, really? You don't have a big shot? Oh, my goodness. Love my big shot. All this fun stuff and what you can do with for cards and oh my goodness, yes. And even if you only have a few basic dyes, it's perfect. It's the greatest thing ever. Woo. Okay. Oh, I didn't put down that big one yet. Oh, it's all right. Get this trimmed off here. Oh, these scissors are sharp, but they don't cut nearly as well as Timmy ones. Okay. Not through chipboard anyway. Okay. I'll use that for a different stamp. Thanks, Eileen. Sorry, off camera. Apologize. Every now and then I forget about my glasses. I should be. Oh, need to turn it. There we go. And I got another little piece of that half of one I cut to go here. Yeah, I know, Dixie. Oh yeah, that's true. The embossing folders, Carol, definitely. Especially for card makers and scrapbookers, the embossing folders are great. Adding texture and they're cheap compared to the dies. All my dies I got on sale somewhere or the other though, so using a coupon at Michael's or wherever. Okay, one more little piece here. Okay, good night, Sam. Thanks for dropping in. There. There we go. There's a cool stamp. You see, it's got enough thickness that it'll, you know, work well with my jelly plate. Perfect, perfect. Okay. So now, random ones. This is already in two pieces, so I'm going to use these in my random ones. Let's glue. Where's the blue one? It's the circle. There it is. Let's glue these together. And I'll put a die on them as weight. So you can use circle dies. You can use, and just do the same as what I did here, only with circles of different shapes. I'm going to do one where I just cut different wonky shapes. Now this time I'm going to use the other end and I'm going to spread my paint. The other end of these has this, which I should have used last time too, to spread the paint so it goes on more evenly when you're doing a big area. Now, since my jelly plate, I'm lining up the circle, not the fun foam, because I want to use the circles that circle the edges to my advantage. Now, since my jelly plate, oops, is 8 by 10, I'm actually going to make an 8 by 10 stamp. Yeah, see, the fun foam soaks in a lot of this glue. That's what's happening. I'm making a right mess here. Oh well. Bye, Lisa. Welcome back, Susan. Let's see, you've got lunch or supper in the oven. Ugh. Gosh. All right, I'm going to stick a couple of dies on that while I trim my chipboard. So I'm going to make an 8 by 10. So that means 4. By 10, so 2. Ooh, glossy accents. Yeah, that might work better, Susan. Yeah. I'll try that with the next one. It may. So I think it just needs pressure. That it is sticking. I'm just not giving it time to stick. I'm too impatient. So what I'm going to do is just make a 8 by 10 stamp. And then I'll be done for this evening. And then I'll stream tomorrow using my creations. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. I don't know what it is. I must be allergic to streaming. Every time I start streaming, my nose starts watering. Reach another Kleenex here. Whew. How is except for poor Sam and all her ads, how is Ustream behaving tonight? Okay. All right. Now I think I need to turn my light on for this because it's getting a wee bit dark in here for me. I'll try and move that so we don't get any glare off the table. And maybe I'll zoom in a little bit. Okay. Let's see here. Where's my webcam? Okay, just a little bit. That'll work. Good. Oh, for a change, it's behaving. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make oh, I forgot that has the hands. Ooh. Okay, hold on. I can probably use this on my stamp somewhere, the hands of the clock. Oh, my fingers are so gluey, they're sticking everywhere. That didn't cut right in the... All right, let's stick these together. This way, actually. The only place I have a lot of trouble with Ustream is at DARS, and it's every single week for the past several months. Okay, I'm not going to use that because... So what I'm going to do is just cut some shapes. All right, so just random things like this. Oh, better use my... Where are my tinny scissors? Those are coated, but glue still seems to be sticking to them. Didn't get my circles quite lined up right, so I'm just going to trim around them here. All right. There. Now, let's see. Now, I could even texture these, which is a very cool idea. I might do that before I glue them down. Put them through my... That would be cool, wouldn't it? Let me think about that. I have to decide whether I want to texture them before I glue them down. These need to be glued together. Oh, why didn't I use the other side? I'm just so used to needing the fine point that I forget to use this side of my glue bottle and spread it around. And I used way too much glue. Darn it. I'm gonna all soak out the sides. All right, now I have to see which way this goes. Goes this way. Because it's not a perfect circle. It's a kind of distressed circle. I agree, Carol. That's why I try not to complain too much. It's free, and I think it's amazing that all of us from all over the world can get together. Yeah. True, Dixie. I think it's Dixie was talking about windows. Okay. I'm still trying to decide whether I'm going to texture or just leave it like this, but I think I might texture these pieces. I just might. All right, so this one I'm going to do... So you could just do any shapes at all. I don't think that I want to get them going both ways. I think I want to keep them more linear. So I'm going to do that. But I think I also want to, I don't want to leave that straight line. So I'm actually going to do a, should have made it longer, darn it. Oh, I'm going to have to do it this way because I should have made it wider. Wasn't thinking. That's all right. Not losing much. Oh no. Carol got distracted from a project she was supposed to be working on. Uh-oh. Oh, actually, Karen, I don't know if you watch this show, but I've gotten hooked on a series from Northern Ireland, actually, called The Fall. Waiting for series 2 to start. Can't wait. Uh-oh. My glue. There's my glossy accents. Let's try my glossy accents. This is Susan's idea. See if this works any better. Last time I did this, I used sticky back foam, so it was easy to stick the two pieces together. And darn it, it's clogged. Of course, it's clogged. Never mind. Uh-oh. The Fall, it's kind of one of those murder mystery series. Um, and there's a series of women, there's a serial killer, and you know who it is right from the start because they tell you who it is. So the series is kind of about the whole process of finding out why he's doing what he's doing, and then the police side of the investigation as well. And then there's a couple of sideline stories that also go on, and they call in a superintendent of police from London to come in and run the investigation. Actually, before they even realize it's a serial killer, one of the girls that they found, they weren't getting anywhere with her murder after 30 days, so they called in the superintendent from London to come in and run it. It's an excellent movie called The Fall. I found it on Project Free. Yes, I do, and that happens all the time with me, Karen. Losing something that I've had in my hands 5 minutes ago. Okay, get my zigzag or my chevrons cut here. Not really chevrons, I guess, but okay. So that's gonna go there, that's gonna go there. I'll put something in on the ends of these rows. I just don't know what yet. Now for this one, I think I'm going to cut it the other way. Make a diamond one. Oh, and it's coming apart too. I'm just being too impatient and cutting it before the glue is dry. That's all, guys. Darn thing. All right, let's get some more glue in here. Ooh, wow. Sticky, sticky. Okay. So I don't know if all of you saw Patty Tolly Parrish's Ustream on Saturday. If you didn't, go watch it. She also has it up on her YouTube. She has her own line of stencils now with iStencil. And they're really great stencils. I really like them. I've got several ordered. And iStencils has the most amazing customer service ever. Oh, okay, I see. Cool. Well, I watch all those too, Karen. I've just recently found all these really neat UK shows, like DCI Bay. Well, the first UK show I really found recent. I mean, I always used to watch Upstairs, Downstairs, and all those. But as of recent, I found a UK show called Broadchurch. Oh no, that wasn't the first one. Doc Martin I found first, of course. So I found Doc Martin, got caught up on all of that series. And then I found Broadchurch, which was a really good series. Okay. I need something in between that. So think of that. Now for this, let's see. I think I'm going to use. I hate it when I say gonna. Oh man, that bugs me. I say it all the time, and it bugs me. Bugs me. So I don't know why I do it because it bugs me. Just making it kind of. I don't know what I'm doing. Just whatever. Got to get some shapes. Have to get some shapes in here. Uh-oh, I forgot a small one. Oh no. Ah. Oh well. I think I'm going to use it instead of that one actually. I just want the shape. I don't want it to look like a gear. I don't want to really leave these. Okay, I think I'm going to make a little rolling scallop here. Or something. Some kind of funny shape here. I don't want it straight, that's all. That's interesting. I just don't want it straight. There. Hold on. I don't want the side straight either. It's not exactly easy to cut rounded shapes out of fun foam with these Timmy scissors, but I'll see what I can do. There we go. Well, that works. And this one I'm going to do the opposite way. I'm going to do it this way. The Fall, Broadchurch, Doc Martin. Those are the three of the UK shows. Broadchurch. And I'm also right now watching the Dr. Blake mysteries from Australia. I like those. So far, I'm on episode 9. Oh, really, Dixie? Oh, oh. She's just talking about the plane flight, I think. I assume she's talking. Oh, I hope my mom gets stuck on CNN on those things, and I mean I do too when they happen, but mom kind of doesn't let them go at all. Okay. Gosh. All right, so that's gonna go the other way, I think. There we go. Uh, tomorrow, Mayo, Linda, I'm going to use them tomorrow. Probably afternoon. Like, I don't know, 2 Eastern, 3 Eastern. I'll tweet. But sometime it'll be afternoon for sure. It won't be morning because I won't even be up. Okay, so let's see. All right. What else do I want? I've got some more here. Okay, I need some stuff in there. So let's cut this. And I'm going to... I wish this wasn't the same color as my... Oh, right. I was going to use this, wasn't I? I forgot. Hold on. I just want to put something of a different color because it's chipboard's exactly the same color as my mat, and I can't see the end here. There we go. All right. So I'm going to cut a little piece for there. It's just weird shapes, but that's what I want. This will be like an abstract. I think. All right, I'm just trimming around what's already here on my cogs here, cutting them apart, trying to get some cool shapes. I like that. So I think I'm going to do the same with this one. Just make some little it's hard for me because I keep wanting to go back to symmetrical and stuff. So I'm trying not to. But this one, I'm trying not to do symmetry. Tracy? How many hours am I behind you guys? Right, we already put our clocks ahead, so I'm only 3 hours behind you now because our clocks already went ahead. Right now it's almost 7:15. Thank you, Dixie. It's going to be interesting. If nothing else, it will be interesting. 'Just trying to use up all these pieces that I have. I think with this one, I'm going to go all the way around, cutting it into it like this. Uh, 22:14. Yeah, so it's 10:14 there. 10:14. So you're 3 hours different from me. 4 hours. 4 hours later than Eastern time, because I'm not on Eastern time. When you guys do your clock change, we'll be back to the 4 hours from me and 3 hours, or 5 hours, or Eastern. So I'm just rounding off these ends here. So I'm going to cut it in half. Eesh. Half and half. Okay, so I need just a little bit of something in there. Well, I think to bring this back, I think I'm just going to do a triangle. Because I've got some there. And I don't think I'm going to texture them. I can always add the texture later as a separate layer, I think. So I think I'm going to just leave these not textured. There we go. So there we go. Now I think it's time to glue. Very odd. Yeah. Oh well. Very out of my style. Let's just say that. Yeah, ours used to be the end of the month. Ours used to be the end of the month. They changed it for what, I don't know, 5, 6 years ago. They switched it. Made the spring one earlier and the fall one later. Only North America though, so the rest of the world's different. Okay. Bigger pieces, 2 bigger pieces down. Okay. Need the other end, I think. Oh, don't tell me this is empty yet. Oh no, I was gonna say it can't be empty yet. Okay. I guess so. I have so much glue on my fingers that I just keep pulling everything back up when I'm trying to press it down. And this is interesting because the 2 pieces of foam, when I trimmed it even, they moved. So that's going to create an interesting texture when I stamp with it too in the paint, because those 2 levels will probably show up. Hieroglyphics? Yeah. I think it's HYRO, but I'm not sure. That's a good question. I use Colloquy Chat on my Mac, and it does have spell check, so it doesn't autocorrect, but it does spell check and shows me when I spell things wrong. And I still do typos because I don't usually bother checking. I usually hit return before I look and see what I spelled wrong. But it is there. Whoops. I'm going to need to put something else in here. I'm going to need something else in the middle. That's okay, because I'm putting them closer together than I had them laid out. Oh well, it's okay. Hey, Jen! Nice to see you. I'm making foam stamps and textures for my jelly plate using fun foam. Holy samoly. Excuse me. I swear I'm allergic to you guys. I'm allergic to streaming. What will Jen know? Probably how to spell hieroglyphics. That's what we were wondering. Guess that's what she's talking about. I'm not sure. Oh, see, yeah, okay. Oh, you were close, Dixie. Just had the I and the E mixed up. There you go. You were close. It was a Y, I was just putting it in the wrong spot. Okay. May have to name my stamp that. Hieroglyphics. It's certainly abstract. That's for sure. About as far from my style as one could get. I'm going to trim around another cog here. Yay, Jen. Oh, so here I was talking to you, Jen. I was talking to you, but I guess you couldn't hear me. I said hello and just telling you I was making some stamps and things for my jelly plate. I think I'm going to put this over here. this here, and then this can go in here. See how much of it I need. Oops, got a piece of my cog stuck. This one goes this way. Yeah, better that way. Okay, that looks pretty good. Hold on. There. Okay, I think that's going to work. Keep changing my mind. All right. Get this next part down before I change my mind again. Yep, Jenny. For any of you who missed it, Barb did a neat stream earlier, jelly plating some duck cloth before she had to go out for an appointment. So that was good. I'm going to have to put something in here too. I need a triangle for in there. I'm just using leftover bits and pieces. Oh, that's not the way I want it. Almost messed that up. I'll throw some baby powder on that so it doesn't stay sticky. It's just a piece of medium weight chipboard. But you can use you can also attach them to the 1/4 inch fun foam. I didn't have any of the 1/4 inch fun foam. So I'm just using double 2 layers. Duh. 2 layers of the regular fun foam because they're pretty thin. And I'll show you my other ones, Jen, in a minute when I get this all glued down. And this is all just bits and pieces from my other stamps and stuff that I made, leftovers, just to use them up. Okay, I think I'll do this first. I'll have to put a book on this to get it while it dries. Oh, I hope so, Janny. I hope it works better for you. Okay. These are for jelly plate, but you can use them for art journaling and whatever you want to use them for. I'm specifically making them probably for my, they'll go in my jelly plate container, which is going to have to get bigger. I'm going to have to get a bigger container for my jelly print stuff because it's overflowing already before I even put these in it. So. Oh, I wanted that the other way. Whatever. It's not like it's symmetrical or anything. It's not supposed to be anyway. All right. Yeah, Eileen was here. I really like, it's my favorite wet glue. If you use it on thin paper, because it's wet glue, it will wrinkle some. But that happens with any wet glue I've tried, so. It's my favorite. It takes longer to grab than the Scotch Quick Dry, but I love the container. It looks really tiny and small, but it goes a long, long way. Oh, this one didn't get glued down yet. I may have to turn this around now. Yeah. Since I did that other one, backwards. Put this here this way now. And I'm going to put a triangle right there. I think I have flow going either way. My flow is going all over the place, not one direction. But, oh well. I guess that's what abstract is, isn't it? Okay. Now, let me... Oh, and I didn't even delve into these. Hold on, I forgot. But I will, maybe. We'll see tomorrow after I use them. Maybe I'll make some more. But I have all these texture plates. Some are from Sizzix, some are from Fiskars, some are from Stampin' Up. So these are all texture plates. I didn't use any of those, but I meant to, but I'm going to use it now as a paperweight. So, there's my stamp. And putting that on top of it as a paperweight. So here's what I've done before I sign off here. So I've done this stamp. I've done a clock stamp. Let me zoom back out here a little bit. I can only zoom out a little bit as it is, but. Oh, on the 27th of March? Oh, Jen, fingers crossed. Carol. Too funny. Oh. Could I refill it? Oh, I don't know if it's good. Yeah, I think maybe this end would come off. This end is all one piece. This, oh no, but the rubber tip probably comes out. I've never tried. Good point, because I could put Eileen's tacky glue in this. Well, good idea. Yeah, thanks. So there's my gear stamp. There's my clock stamp. Look at all this leftover stuff. Anyway. And then here's my embossing. So, I did some lace embossing. This is a piece of lace. Oh, hold on. Let me put autofocus on so it'll focus better. Hold on. Okay. Okay. So, here is... Hold on. Turn that off. I'll get better. Maybe. Ooh, no, I won't. Maybe. Autofocus, come on. It's not going to focus because there's not enough light now. Hold on. Trying to move it so I don't get glare. There we go. Okay, so that's lace. I will, Jen. Okay, so that was lace. This was a piece of lace. Now, Jen, in order to do it on the foam, I had to use like the thicker crochet kind of, like it's crocheted lace, not like lace. Yeah, so that worked great. Oh, I didn't even trim this one. Didn't notice it didn't go all the way to the end. I guess I didn't run it through. This one is my shattered embossing folder by Tim Holtz. This is a Timmy folder. I have no idea what it's called because I don't keep them, but it's like distressed squares kind of thing. Oh, sorry, I have to do it this way. Hold on. Where did that piece of blue paper go? It might work better on this. Here. There we go. This one is the Tim Holtz brick wall embossing folder. The wood. This is, I don't know, some Victorian, looks like Victorian arches. Victorian wallpaper. Then I also did letters. My letters embossing folder. This side got embossed a lot more than that side. I must not have had that in the... Didn't notice that it didn't do it on any of the other embossing folders. There's the dominoes. Thank you, Dixie. Yes, they do, Jen. They do fairly well. Yeah. I'm using them, of course, as texture on my jelly plate, but you can use them right on your page for texture as well. And then this one I think is my favorite. Don't know how well it'll show up on the white. It's like a basket weave by Spellbinders. So that's it for this evening, everyone. So like I said, tomorrow afternoon I'm going to stream using these great creations of mine and maybe emboss a few more. Okay? So thanks everyone for coming. And see you tomorrow. Oh, hi Dana. No, Jenny, I ran them all through my Big Shot with embossing folders. So, hey Dana. I'm just finishing up. Eileen's telling Jen to use her car. Jan has been known to do that. My evil twinster has used her car. See you all later. Thanks for watching the recording.